with a bylaw. And then put the hooks in, and that's what led to the end. So on this one, he's gonna shoot, right? I'm gonna sprawl. So I have a little bit of an angle. I take the hand and I push on the head. This guy, if this leg, this is the basic stance of a shooter. You notice I'm just taking weight off Jesse so I'm not killing. Knee down, leg up. You guys see that? Leg down, leg up. If I'm too much for Jesse, it's okay to drop to 2 knees. Remember that. It's not the end of the world for you to drop to 2 knees. I would rather you drop to 2 knees and keep your angle in your back and keep your double leg. I'll go back to position. Look, he's not bad. He's still good. He maybe makes a little knee slide adjustment and then he brings it back up. You guys see that? So if he's here, no, it's okay. So now look, he has a good position. So I'm gonna try to better my position. So we're playing chess. He made his chess move. Now it's my next chess move. Now watch, I'm gonna sprawl again, bury his head again, but I want Jesse to keep the leg up. Watch this. If you guys are like this, and watch what happens when I push his head down. If he leaves that leg up, he can't afford, and he has to drop the horn. You see that? Not only that, I circle a little, and look at this nice leg grab. Like, I have a position right here for a cradle, and then I could dump him over to the cradle, and then it's up to us what we do from here. Okay, I can totally control this guy and get an outstanding position on top. So Jesse's better off. He's here. I start to sprawl. He's gonna leave it up, but he's gonna get a little message to the brain, and he can do it when he wants. Hold on. He can do it when he wants. I push the head. Yeah, I would like you to keep the hands on the legs.
I got you, sorry.
Okay, so we're here. He's still strong right now. He still feels good. But once he starts to feel this, he's gonna drop to 2 knees. Even if his head's down, even a hand. It's okay to drop a hand. I want your hand to drop before your head drops. If you keep the hand on the leg, and then I bury your head to the mat, what good is your hands anyway? Now you're extended. I have your elbows, and I'm gonna run behind. Does that make sense? So we don't let somebody break our house, tear our house down. This is our base. We've got to make sure we keep this here. We don't get extended with our head down, okay? So he's gonna shoot. I'm gonna sprawl. Boom. I start to bury the head. He's trying to stay there. Now look at my angle right here. See how I'm coming this way a little bit? I'm coming to this side. Like I'm not directly right here. That's what I'm trying to show right now. I'm a little here. Now, the action's gonna happen right here where his head is. We learn what's called the crossface. So here's how I learned how to put it in. I'm just putting my knee down for so we don't have to waste so much energy in this position as I teach slowly. I'm pushing his head down. When his head comes up, it comes up like a rubber band. So I push it down, he wants it up, I let it go. Okay, so we have that action, that little springboard action of his head. His head would love to be attached to me, like that. So I'm pushing it down, and then when it starts to come up, slow motion, Jesse, he's coming up, I'm letting it slip off the head, and he runs right into my biceps area, okay? The side of his face. The radial bone, the radius, goes right under the nose, or the eye socket, or the cheekbone, the mouth. Again, you can't pinpoint the perfect spot every time. A lot of people like to talk about, this, but you're not always gonna get it. But the main thing is you're in the zone. If you're in the zone, you're good. He lifts his head up, boom, he runs right into the crossface. I lift his head up and over, and I grab his triceps above the elbow, make my grip. See my 5-finger grip deep, okay? When you guys do this and you squeeze and you bring your shoulder forward and you flex your biceps, his head will be connected like this. This messes with his spine alignment. It prevents him from coming at me. You're gonna get what we want, okay? So the moment I get this, I will be off my knees. and I'm here. He now has a base, and if he doesn't want to be taken down, this leg is probably going to come up. Teach Me Grappling, what's up, guys? Coach Brian here, and I'm here to tell you about SUPPORT. Guys, the best dummies in the world for training. You want to get good at throws like Jesse, you need a SUPPORT speed dummy. You got to get one for yourself. Go to petersongrapplers.com and get your own speed dummy. This leg is probably going to come up, okay? And the reason why it comes up, because if the knee is down, I could just grip the back of his thigh or ankle and push, and he's going to fall like that. So he'll put his leg up, and when he puts his leg up, you're going to drape down here to his ankle. As I do that, this hand, I'm teaching you slow, guys. I know this is gonna be like, landing a rover on Mars, and you're gonna go, man, I'm not an astrophysicist. I don't know what the hell's going on yet. We'll get to it. I'll try to make it much more simple over the next rep when I show it. Look, I go here. When I do this, I lift the crossface, and his hand comes off the mat. When I do that, so if I put weight on the head, his hand is stuck in the mat, and I try to pull this, Jesse, don't let me. Like, I can't pull it out. He has a base. This is how I pull it out. See that? I just lift a little bit. His hand isn't long enough to touch the floor, and I pull. Now I put weight towards his head, I circle towards his legs, and I lift, and I take him at a 45 lift. And put him right here on his back, okay? Now, sometimes you'll end up with a headlock, or head and arm kiskatami. Sometimes you'll end up with the over-under. I don't care. The most important part is the elbow anyway. This is what prevents him from taking my back. People go, headlock, he takes your back. Yeah, that's because you do a headlock like this, he might go towards your back and then you lose the position. Okay, now I taught really slow, let's speed it up. So he's gonna shoot, what do? We sprawl, try to angle. I bury his head, okay? He's trying to drive into me and continue his attack. As his head springs up, boom, crossface. Pull his hand up, reach for his ankle. If he's on that knee, I just go, boom, put him right down. Pick up on that arm, and I've got great position, okay? Into attacks. If that leg comes up, we ought to make a nice little angle. Sprawl, push the head. He's driving up into me, boom, runs into a crossface. I'm grabbing the ankle, or the thigh, ankle. If I feel like this is strong, see I can't run into Jesse, and Jesse's driving back into me, I lift his arm, and rotate him over, okay? Does that make more sense now? I know when I go faster, you're probably like, where'd you get all that other stuff? Yeah, it's in there. It's mixed into it. But it might take time to get those details. But on a simple thing, crossface, grab his ankle, and run him over. Okay? Crossface, ankle, bump him, run him over, put him on his back, keep the arm. Simple, right? If you guys want more details, you're gonna have to learn how to pick the guy's arm up, how to angle properly, how to pull and lift and rotate. When I lift that ankle, I kind of throw it over, and I rotate right on top. I'm on my toes. There's a lot of little weight shifting going on. Okay, let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there you go. What is this? This is crossface ankle. Ultra basic move. And there's many variations because sometimes you won't do this with a crossface, you'll do it with a claw grip or not a claw grip, but a claw that go towards the triceps, okay? All of this is really, really important to understand. I would teach this to children. Kids need to learn this. Have someone get on all fours and you learn how to break the table, how to put them down. As much as I prefer nowadays not to crossface, I prefer more. I'm a big believer in trying to keep the head down and beat the position a different way. This is still very, very valid. Yes, there are tree trunk athletes out there that will invite a crossface and still come up. You know, high-level wrestlers, they eat crossfaces for breakfast. But if it's done properly with good technique, this can work at the highest level. It's all about the technique. Now, that's all I gotta say about that. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Great for wrestling, great for jiu-jitsu. Hope you enjoyed. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff. Bam, bam, bam.